And so all of this will come out of the efforts that you put forth. They say that if you can believe it, you can achieve it. And what we're doing today and what you're doing today is making it a better community in which to live because you dared to care. So on behalf of this great city we call Mount Vernon, please know that we are extremely proud of this moment. And except for the fact that I'm going downtown to a funeral, I would be here. But you don't need me when you got Eric. So thank you so very much. God bless you and have a great day.
Thanks for coming. Good. That funeral that the mayor's attending is for Paul Robeson Jr. Many of you may not know that he passed recently. I just found out about it yesterday. And I got an email yesterday that I just saw today talking about his wake, and then second wake today and funeral this evening. So when I heard the mayor had a funeral he had to go to, I had a premonition that that's where he was headed. But let's try to make this as joyous an occasion as we can. And the mayor alluded to the fact that the city of Mount Vernon is always in need of positive efforts and positive teamwork. This is about teamwork. We wouldn't be here in the Dole Center, in the Senior Center, if it weren't for teamwork. The teamwork that brought this film festival together is sitting amongst you. I want all you folk from Media Magic and Foursquare to stand up real quick, take so everybody knows you're here. You're going to know who they are before the evening is over. But let me introduce the young lady who put this Foursquare team together for you, because there's no media center if you don't have students, and her students kicked off this program. Alexis Greer, come forward, please.
Well, first I want to thank everybody for coming out and showing your support. This is my very first film festival, so there are a few things that we have to iron out, a few kinks. So thank you for being so patient. I would first like to thank Keith and Eric for being so supportive and all of your encouraging words, and just for allowing me to come in and use your space and host my Foursquared film program. I will forever be thankful for you guys. Courtney and Keith, you got that there? Courtney and Kevin, you know how much I appreciate you too. You guys, you pick up where I may fall short. You're here every Tuesdays and Thursdays donating your time and your energy and your expertise to the program, and I thank you so much for that. Jeff, I want to thank you too so much for helping out Media Magic and Foursquared. And last but not least, I'm not sure if she's here right now, but Miss Horton. Is Miss Horton here? No? Oh, okay, well, anyway, Miss Horton was the first person I went to when I was looking for a home for Foursquared, and she gave me all of the contacts she had for me to reach out to, and she was the one who introduced me to Keith and Eric, and so I'm so very thankful to have met her, because I truly believe if it wasn't for her, I probably wouldn't be here today, well, at the Doe Center today. So I thank Miss Horton. I pretty much started Foursquared in honor of my father, who was born and raised here in Mount Vernon, New York. Some of you may know him. His name was William Tootie Greer, and so that's why I started this film program here in Mount Vernon. I could have took it to the Bronx, but my friends and my family are here in Mount Vernon, so that's why I decided to do it here. And so Foursquared not only derives from Mount Vernon being made up of four squared miles, but it also comes from the 4 stages of filmmaking, which is development, pre-production, production, and post, which all of my students have been through. And I truly believe that filmmaking helps students to have a creative expression. It allows them to express themselves in a positive way. It gives them a creative outlet. And it also just gives them a voice. And so that's one of the other reasons why I started a film program. Each one of my students have went through each stage of production. And so I'm so very excited to show you their films today. They have worked very, very hard. And I'm proud of you guys. I see you kind of like scattered all over the place, but I don't know if I said it to you yet, but I'm very, very proud of you. I know how hard it is to do film, and so I pretty much took my 1 year of filmmaking from the Los Angeles Film School, and I condensed it into a 3-month program. So it was really intense, and so I just commend my students for sticking through it and busting your butts and getting through this films. I also want to say that I'm also showing my student film that I did back in 2009, which is also a dedication piece to my father, and I was never able to premiere it here in New York. I did premiere it in California. I was out there for 5 years, and my student film actually made it into a film festival. So one of the things that I encourage my students to do is to just not stop here. I want you to submit your films to festivals because you just never know. I never thought that my film would make it to a film festival, but it did. And so that's one of the things that I will be helping you guys do moving forward. So anyway, I'm gonna shut up. I hope you guys enjoy. Again, sorry again for the kinks, but we will get those all smoothed away for next year's film festival. And I'm just proud that you guys are here, and I hope you enjoy the films. The first film that we are going to screen is the behind-the-scenes footage of Media Magic and Foursquared. Hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Anthony, no questions? None. No questions. And your question was what? Action.
I'm working on my short film. It's a continuation of Trevelyan Small's The Interrogation.
Whose idea was it?
Brains, I guess.
Whose brain?
Imagination.
Whose imagination?
Mine.
Duh.
My favorite thing to do is edit.
For the film Strange Fruit, I was the writer, director, producer, and film composer.
I am the founder of Foursquared Film Program, but I'm also one of the instructors, and I specifically teach development and pre-production, helping my students create story, teaching them the process of screenwriting, helping them to create their scripts and the whole process of casting and finding the best actors for their roles, and then going into production, which Kevin and Courtney pretty much takes over. My main goal is to first get more students into the program and also to make this program more functional. There's a lot of things that we need to prosper. A lot of things we have which were donated to us, just great, but the building as a whole is a great place, but our space needs a lot of work. So my goal for the next couple of months going into the future is to get some donations in here, some sponsors, being able to come in here and feeling like we're at home and we can actually stay here and just be happy and not have to look around and having a problem with heat, internet, leaks. There's a lot of things that aren't functional in here.
Besides this building being repaired and a little bit of extra money to help us do a better job at making the movies, and more people out there in Mount Vernon volunteering to assist us to help these good students who are volunteering their time to get an education while we're volunteering our time. What do we need? Heck, I can't answer that question. The list is endless, but we could use your help. So we would appreciate it very much if you remember when you're gonna go spend that extra $1 or something, that donation might help.
We need some positive, good students that are ready to work, that are ready to use their imagination and bring their ideas to life. I myself came in as a volunteer, but I am also a student because I'm learning different things from other advisors, from the students, and just bring out the geniuses, the creative writers, and, make a difference.
I'm Keith Gonzalez, and I'm what is known as a creative program director. Our goal is to, see this place grow, and to, help create alliances with different organizations so they know we're here, so they can use us as a resource. My new goal is to start a program in May, which will be more of a graphics program, and it will focus on, everything from regular standard graphics, and some kinds of illustration and stuff, to animation. We have to do what we do for our young people, because it's our young people who actually create the steps necessary to help the community.
My name is Eric V. Tate Jr. Most people call me Eric. A lot of people call me Tate. But EVT Educational Productions was actually founded in the city of Mount Vernon many, many years ago. And so when I realized that the city of Mount Vernon could use a nice community outreach project, I had a conversation with Mayor Ernie Davis, and he said, yeah, it's kind of one of the key things that could really help, especially in the Dole Center where we're just renovating it. Those were his words. And so we came in, he showed us a space, and we said, yeah, that's a very interesting space that could actually be turned into a very good creative center. And so basically that's how Media Magic EVT-ED at the Doles was born. We wanted to make a home and a creative center for the community, primarily for young people, but not just for young people, for the entire community. And we wanted to do it through what we knew, myself and my compatriot Keith Gonzalez, and that's media.
Hi, my name is Anthony Cargill, and I am an artist. I love to draw. Drawing helps me focus on images and think about different ideas for creating my own characters. Another reason why I love drawing so much is that I can express my feelings through my sketches to show people what I am thinking about and what I am really good at. I am most interested in drawing manga, aka Japanese comics. Those comics are more interesting to me. My influence comes from an artist named Mark Crilly. I am inspired by his work because he is an amazing manga artist, one of the best for his ideas, and he can also draw real-life sketches. The images that I am sharing with you today are characters that I have created for the friends that come to me with ideas, or simply just characters that come to life in my head. One day I am going to create my own manga comics and have my family and friends read it. When I first heard about Foursquared Film Program and the chance to learn filmmaking, I immediately thought that it would be a great opportunity to expand my skills and drawing by using the program to help me focus on my creativity. Also, I share with other members in the program and perhaps can make my still images into moving figures. During a conversation with one of my film instructors, a different idea came to me to create a story about two cops questioning a likely suspect. My instructor loved the idea. I kind of thought it was a good idea too. The script was written and the film was shot. Before my eyes, my ideas came to life. These images are how I feel my character lives on paper and acetate. Let me introduce my story, The Interrogation of Lincoln Anthony.
think it's a game? Say it again. You think I'm playing with you?
Man.
Huh?
Man.
One more time.
No.
Yeah.
No,
One more
man.
time.
I said I didn't say nothing, man. Right. Come on, man.
Johnny, take it easy. He's gonna play. Ancient Lincoln.
Yeah, man.
We've been in here for 2.5 hours.
That's crazy, man.
Somebody get him a drink. I know his mouth's gotta be dry from all that talking he ain't doing.
My husband's a dancer. Mr. Bombay is tall, very dark, very handsome, very kind. Mind his own business.
Where did you meet him? What gym?
As the boy.
As a boy. That means you were a big time dancer yourself.
No, I was trying to meet the men from over the dancer. It's just said, tell it like it is.
Okay, it was young.
Handsome men.
All right. And you did?
I did.
Okay, tell me some more.
Now wait a minute, let me out of here. I was a social worker for years. I fell on the stairs.
Oh my goodness.
I want to give one big shout out to my compatriot in arms, because without him, there is no Media Magic, because I can't do this by myself. Keith Gonzalez is the guy who makes this happen, okay? So, now, Media Magic is just so proud and just so happy to have this young lady come forward. All those films you saw, that's due to the inspiration, dedication, organization, and hard work of Alexis Greer.
Thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed the films. What I'm going to do now is introduce the filmmakers. Media Magic, the behind-the-scenes footage, we pretty much all helped out with that one, so I'll bypass that. Black is Honest and Beautiful filmmaker Elijah Hamilton, please come up. Becoming Lincoln Anthony, story by Anthony Cargill, please come up. The Interrogation, filmmaker Courtney Grant, please come up. And by the way, Courtney is not a student, he is one of our advisors. Street Smarts, that's me. I'm already up here. Strange, thank you. Strange Fruit, filmmaker Michaela Bell, please come up. We have one more student that's in the program. His screenplay or his story will be in the second session festival, but he was part of every crew. Every film that you saw today, he was a crew member on that film. So I would like to introduce Dane Daly. We can't leave him out. Okay, so we only have a few minutes for a Q&A. If anybody has any questions, please ask, but we have to wrap it up pretty quickly today. Sorry about that. Thank you.
I wanted to know, where did you guys get some of the actors and actresses from? How did you approach them? How did you get people to be willing to participate in these productions?
The actresses and the actors that I got from a website called Mandy.com. I put in